Broken Railroad, Forlorn Muskeg, and Mountain Town in one episode. I don't know about you, but I will take that. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our anxiety-inducing Against All Challenges meta-series, where we are taking on the Against the Darkwalker challenge. The first challenge of any of them that has defeated me twice, which was predicted by a couple, at least one, but I believe a couple, of our stalwart community members. You know who you are. I hear a Darkwalker footstep. That's nice and disconcerting. So I'm taking a different path this time. I'm going to... First of all, I'm going to... Well, no, let me not drink all that coffee. I do want to get some water in me, so let me just quickly down these peaches. With any luck, this time we'll get the well-fed benefit without almost dying, or actually dying right after we get it. Yeah, not just almost dying, actually dying. Alright, so the path that I'm taking this time is I'm going up through Milton, and I can poke my head into a few of the homes and get some toilet water, because I do need me some of that toilet water for the road. But I am not, I repeat, not going to HRV. That is not a thing that's happening. Also, we are farther up the river than I thought we'd be already. But okay. This actually kind of works. Yeah, I don't normally hop over the ridge where I hopped over there, so that kind of threw me off a bit. Alright, I'm going to go under the bridge because I think it's more likely there's a wolf up here on the right if I were to hang a right and go up to the bridge directly. But if I kind of come this way and hang a right, there may be a wolf, but there's more opportunity to evade said wolf around these trees and then kind of duck into the back of the Grey Mother's house. So that's a win. One thing I'm not sure about is whether it's useful to drop a lure when the Darkwalker is not actually nearby. I don't know for sure whether or not that's the case. Like, if you don't see Darkwalker proximity, is there any point in dropping a lure? Because I was thinking for a moment, like, well, wouldn't it be safe to drop a lure, like, down on the river and then run up this way, the way I'm going now, just to really make sure the Darkwalker's behind me and that I can stay ahead of it as I leave the area? You know? That seemed like a sensible plan. Alright, let me get the lantern out. I'm not going to be here for long, but I want to have the lantern out so I can see what's here. Alright, there's some spray paint, which I'll take. Orange soda, dusty condensed milk, don't need the can. Mostly okay. Cool, I guess I will grab that Summit soda. Don't need tomato soup for reasons that we all understand. Alright, I will grab that sewing kit. You never know. And I don't think I have one. Okay. Oh, there's a revolver. That's kind of what I was hoping to find by ducking my head in here, so there's a win. Well, you know what? You never know when a candy bar might come in handy. Alright, so let's go ahead and raid this toilet. I don't know how many houses I'm going to stop in here. It doesn't seem like it's going to be worth my while to stop in a bunch. That sounds like a Darkwalker getting closer.
That'll come in handy.
Mucklucks. Gimme. And there's some revolver ammo. Perfect. Ragged jeans. Nice. Ragged work pants. Nice. Alright. Put those on. So none of the items that I've picked up are particularly high in condition, which makes me sad. Alright. Yeah, it's not worth hanging out here. I've got to go. I might stop in one more house just to top off my water supply. Speaking of that, let me quickly Wait. Let me drink these sodas first. I don't need to drink my water right now. I need to drink the sodas. I do have a couple of coffees, which is useful. Hello? Oh, I accidentally stepped into the kitchen. My bad. Hello? Alright, here we go. Let's go. And of course the wind is going to blow in the direction that I'm moving because this is the long dark. Oh my god. Incredibly rude. Walked right up on a wolf. Alright, hang on. This could be worth it if I find one more bit of water here. That's a win. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, that's better. So, I mean, I'm going to be encumbered or close to it for a while. But let me look around, see if I can spot. There's some pork and beans. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Not really. Search freezer. Nothing. So the loot tables here, can opener, good. Loot tables seem pretty generous, I have to say. Alright. I'm gonna get out the revolver. Just do this real quick. Everyone take a nice big gulp. Try and set the anxiety aside. And we can use this to run off any wolves in the area. Okay. I'm just gonna... Wow, you're really gonna get me stuck there. I can't pass that. Okay, whatever. Salty. Alright, I don't want to sprint too much, especially into the wind. But... as quickly as possible, we're going to get ourselves out of here. The exit to Mystery Lake involves 2 climbs. I have coffee, and one of them is, of course, a downward climb, which is never as energy consuming. It's not guaranteed that the... No, actually, I think they do both have guaranteed ropes, don't they? Because this is the main entrance from Mystery Lake. This is not an optional path. This is the way that you come if you're coming from Mystery Lake to this zone. So, yeah, there will be a rope. There will be. Okay, I feel better now. I talked myself into feeling better, but I feel better. Why do I suddenly feel like the Darkwalker is close? The Darkwalker better not be ahead of me right now. I would be a very unhappy Hadrian if that were the case. Let me not run around with the revolver out. In the off chance that the Darkwalker is lured towards noise. Can we just discuss for a minute how absurd it is that the wind is actually working against me in this moment? I mean, it's actually not too bad. It's not blowing in my face like it was a moment ago. But the fact that it's done that at all is just a little bit of insult to injury, you know? I'm going to poke my head into this stop real quick because I think it makes sense wherever possible along the path just to kind of see if you can find additional items because I'm clearly still quite cold. Energy bar. Those might be better condition than the ones I'm wearing. Oh, they are definitely not. Firearm cleaning kit? Sure. Alright, that's not good enough. Let's go. Alright, I want to be careful with my energy here. If I'm lucky, I may not have to... use a coffee or energy drink or anything. I might just be able to get down here and get out of here. So, cross your fingers. Let's see how this goes. I'm probably pretty close to the encumbrance limit, but a downward climb is never as exhausting as an upward climb. This one's still wearing me out, though. Also, it is cold in Milton. I must have gotten some really amazing clothing items for the top part of my body, because I'm only wearing right now, like, wind protection. And I didn't even pay close attention to which ones I put on the outside layer, so I might not have even put the right ones outside. Yeah, now the wind is blowing in my face again, because the game has a sense of humor. Slash a soul
Never felt so
that
cold
mocks
in my
us.
life.
Yeah, I know. It is pretty cold. So I actually may have to be... Yeah. I might just have to... I wish visibility was a little better. I might have to take an energy drink before I get out of here. Especially if the Darkwalker shows up. If the Darkwalker shows up, I will probably have to drop a lure. Alright, I would guess that that tree is pointing towards the exit. Where's the rope? There it is. That took way too long to find. Oh, I'm too encumbered to climb. Really? At this exact moment, this is when I get too encumbered? I'll drink one of the coffees. That's what they're for. That's what they're for. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is just unnecessary. If the Darkwalker shows up again right now while I'm on a rope, I'm gonna laugh and cry at the same time. Not necessarily in that order. Might be the other way around. Okay, made it. Made it. Very tired. I have no choice. I don't like this. I don't have a choice. Because I can hear the steps getting closer, and the last thing that I want right now is for the Darkwalker to show up in front of me as I'm getting ready to leave the zone. Because the fog has been gathering, and there's the musical cue. Yeah, I don't feel bad about drinking that shot. So I just downed a lot of my caffeine in a short period of time. How hilarious would it be if the Darkwalker showed up in front of me right now? Oh, there's the fog timer, so that means we're at 50% toxic fog. Yeah, that's why I took both caffeines. Or two of the three that I have. That is exactly why, right there. Now I'm trying to think, where was the Mystery Lake fire again? Was it in the middle by the train? Yeah, in the middle by the train tracks. Okay. It was near the derailed car. I guess that car's not derailed. Okay. Now, thankfully, it's a little warmer in here. And there's not as much Darkwalker threat. Now, I am highly caffeinated at the moment. As soon as that wears off, I am not going to have nearly as much movement speed. But for now, I'm going to take advantage of that energy boost and keep my momentum to the best of my ability. And there it goes. Right on cue. Alright, so there's a dead bunny. This is completely unrelated to the challenge, but I'm also a little bit distracted and have been for the last 5 minutes or so because there is someone on the floor below me right now. And it probably hasn't come through the mic at all because of various noise filters, but there is someone lifting weights and they are dropping these things so hard that the entire building is shaking. Yes, this is a regular occurrence. It just doesn't normally happen like as many times in sequence as it's happened while I've been recording this very intense episode. And I'm just sitting here like, what's going on? Alright, so there's not just any grape soda, but Stacy's grape soda. So I think what I'm going to try to do is sleep on the far end here. I think that's a dead end. And by sleep, I mean sleep with a ward. Clearly. Yep. Here's the exit. I can put this away. Ooh, this is eerie. Alright, so this is the mouth of the cave. Let's go ahead and not a lure. Let's put down a ward. Okay, there's that. Where's the mouth of the cave? Come on. There should be a spot to sleep near this thing. Oh, come on, game. Don't do this to me. Alright, there's the ward. Yeah, there's a spot right here. Why couldn't you have just shown me that? There we go. Alright, so now we're going to sleep for 5 hours. Regain a little bit of energy in the protection of the ward. Try not to have nightmares. Okay. Now we've arrived near Trappers. And ironically, because the ward was in a different zone, I could put down another ward right now and sleep again, probably. I totally could. And that's the beauty of these. That sounds foreboding. I do want to visit Trappers while I'm here because there's a chance, of course, there would be a rifle. And potentially some nice clothing. It just seems like a smart thing to do. Oh, come on, game. Don't do this. That rock should be passable. The fact that it wasn't is ridiculous. Slopes, I have a great eye for in this game, but like when there's a rock intersecting... Oh, that's a demon. Okay. I was like, what the heck? When there's a rock, like... curving down into a slope, that's where it's really hard to know like what's going to work and what's not. Alright, that's an energy shot. I will definitely take that. I'll take that summit soda. Alright, I hear footsteps. Rifle ammo. There's another revolver. Yeah, I don't think I can really afford to hang around. That guy sounds close. I don't want to tempt fate. Oh yeah, you're nice and close. I am running. Running. Alright, so here we are. I basically just need to get to the tracks. I think if I can get to the derailed cars, which is close to where the fire is, I might put down a ward inside the derailed car and sleep again. Did I pick up my freaking... Yes, I did. Alright. I genuinely never remember doing that anymore. I think it's amplified by the anxiety. Oh, really? You're gonna do creepy piano/string noises now? You're gonna create some dissonance to make me unsettled and unhappy about my situation? Well, it's working. Thank you. Ooh, that actually sounds like it's getting closer. I don't like that at all. Please go away. We don't want any. Alright. I need to kind of veer this direction-ish as opposed to that way. Also, I am definitely keeping my eyes peeled. Hello, demon, wherever you are. Keeping my eyes peeled for any wolves or bears. Shouldn't be a bear in this area, but a wolf maybe. Maybe. I haven't mentioned this in a while. If you're watching this in the backlog, this is before the wildlife reset that came as a free update to Tales from the Far Territory. I say free update because there's the free patches and then there's the DLC content that's part of the expansion. And that came at some point in 2023. At this point, it is still in the future, and that is a wolf.
I could eat a horse.
Did I see what I think I just saw here a moment ago? And I got around the wolf, thankfully. Or maybe that wasn't a wolf. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was a perfect, like, wolf silhouette-y thing, but not actually a wolf. Oh yeah, that's a wolf. Okay. I think that's a different one, though. Go away. I don't want any. What is that? Is that a fallen tree just at a really weird angle? Probably. Okay, so starting to get close to the tracks. Yep. Matter of fact, I think if I just kind of go straight now, I'll be more or less where I need to be. And yeah, we're going to put down a glyph when I get there. A ward of protection. Gonna drink a few things. It does seem like if you use the ward when the Darkwalker is nowhere near you, it seems to hide you from the Darkwalker. It doesn't just protect you, because one thing that hasn't happened yet, here's my evidence for this. I've used that trick now a bunch of times where I've just slapped down a ward and then put a bedroll down and just slept out in the open in some cases, where technically I'm vulnerable to wolves. But I've done that multiple times, and not once have we, like, woken up with the Darkwalker waiting outside of the ward. And what that implies is that the Darkwalker kind of loses your scent, so to speak. I don't really get the sense the Darkwalker is going by scent. Feels more like it's going by soul. It literally is trying to eat my soul, my spirit, my essence, my very being itself. Alright, there's the fire, so see, here's the thing. We can actually sleep twice here and get some energy back. So I'm going to take advantage of that. The only problem is the wolves are potentially problematic in this area. So I'll do the fire first, in the off chance that approaching the fire sets off its timer prematurely. I'm really hoping that if I sleep right next to the fire, the wolves will leave me alone. Because those wolves that just howled did sound kind of close, and we'll probably be able to see them up here in just a minute. Oh, no, actually. I don't see any. And here's the rifle. Thank God. Rifle. Diary. No, no, no. I just want the spray paint, please. And I also would love those pants. Put those on. Again, nothing really in great condition. But now we have a ward, and I'm going to take advantage of this full force. Let's go ahead and drink a few things. I'm carrying all these sodas. And I've got a lot of water on me. So now, if I sleep for 5 hours, and a wolf does not kill me in my sleep, okay, so that's that. Let's now, I'm not gonna lie, everything going quiet there made me like mini panic.
All I could think about is food.
Water bottle. Ooh, and a marine flare. That's actually a pretty good haul. So now I'm going to poke my head into... If the frickin' sticks will stop sticking me in place. No pun intended. Alright. What's up, dead guy? Alright, so now let's pop down a ward. There's that. Now, before I do this... Yeah, you probably do. Probably do, Mark. Probably do indeed. I have some heavy stuff on me, though. Not least of which is the frickin' rifle. Alright, I want you to take that maple syrup. And then I want you to drink that water. I do need to figure out what I need to drop real quick. Carrying that wood, that's not necessary. I don't need any matches on me because I have a fire starter. I do not need antiseptic. I'm carrying a bunch of extra clothes that I forgot I was carrying. Okay, so that's probably good enough for now. Let's now... Whoa! For a second I thought it disappeared. Alright, let's sleep for 5 hours. And I will once again use this as a stopping point for this episode. In the next one, we are headed to Coastal Highway. Then we are headed... Oh, wow, the ward is still up. Then we are headed... Oh, yeah, because I'm fully rested. So then we're headed to Desolation Point, Pleasant Valley, Timberwolf Mountain. And then is where it gets dicey, because we're going to have to visit... First of all, we're going to have to backtrack a couple of times there. We're going to have to backtrack away from Desolation Point through Coastal Highway to Pleasant Valley. Then when we get to Pleasant Valley, we'll get a diary, and then we'll go to Timberwolf Mountain and hopefully get a diary quickly if it's not at the top of the mountain. If it is at the top of the mountain, I'm going to scream. And then I have to go to Ash Canyon and Black Rock. So that's going to be complicated. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, though. Literally, in Ash Canyon's case. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video. See, I don't have to rush this time because the ward is up and I have a save point. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. Sorry, I'm being such a goob right now. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.